Hey guys, welcome back. Today we're going to do the spirit messages for next month for August 2024 according to the different zodiac signs. So I didn't get to do it last month because I was sick. So let's get started and just continue where we left off, shall we? So we're going to start with Aries. Hopefully I don't forget one this time. Sometimes I do tend to forget some. Which one? Oh, we're going for this pack. So if I do forget a zodiac sign, let me know. Have a list where I scratch them through. But for some reason, they still manage to forget. Manifestation. Interesting. This is for Aries for August. Be very honest and clear about what you wish to manifest in your life. Now write it down on paper. Manifestation step 1. Okay, what am I getting on an intuitive level? The Aries have been going through massive transformation, massive challenges in regards to physical health, mental health, energetic health. And it almost feels to me like they're saying, look, you're getting to this kind of end phase of the uncomfortability. You're getting to the end phase of these kind of painful, uncomfortable changes that have been occurring. Because slowly but surely you're getting closer to a new way of existence, a new parallel reality that'll match more your frequency. And it's like slowly but surely, it's like August will be the time to start designing really with effort. You know, we've been thinking about the new world and the fifth dimensional plan. What do we want in there? What do we want it to be like? Things like that. We've been really thinking about that for quite some time. Especially Aries, they've been really dealing with this ascension process for quite some time, doing a lot of work, internal healing, internal rebalancing, cleansing, all kinds of things. But it's almost like the time has come now. You've gone through the biggest cleanse so far, and it's time to start thinking more directed, more intentional on what the next steps are going to be for 2025. Because in 2025, that's when the timelines start to separate. That's when we're going to be less unconsciously hopping between one dimension and the other. Because that's what we've been doing now, which is challenging energetically, which is exhausting, to be honest. And it's like, okay, what you're going to think about in August, the things we want you to focus on is what's the first thing you want to do when you hit 2025. It's like start designing, creating, inventing the intentions of the new year, because it just feels like as that new year arrives, a lot of things will change in your outer reality. And so therefore, now is the time to very carefully think about what the next steps are for you. Okay, what do you still want in life? What do you still want to achieve? What for you personally, not for the collective, but for you personally? Think about what gets you excited. It's about figuring things out, okay? As you're moving closer and closer as the end of the year approaches to that new parallel reality, that new dimension. Because we've been shifting parallel realities, but the new dimensional plane. Next month is all about sitting down with yourself and really thinking things through and say, What is it that I still want to have in this experience? What I still want to achieve in this experience? What I would like to build? What I would like to attract? You really sit down with yourself and make sure that the intentions are positive, light frequency infused. Okay, don't think about kind of things just to please you, but make sure that what you do want also not only makes your life better, but also in some way or form contributes to the collective as well. Does that kind of make sense? I don't know if I'm making any sense. But anyway, that's what I'm getting for August. So August is a month for you, for the Aries, to contemplate and really send out directed intentions for the new year's creative sources to flow towards, energies to be sent out as you're slowly but surely moving into that fifth dimensional plane at the beginning of the next year. Okay, Taurus. Hope that helps, Aries, because it's been challenging, hasn't it? As a fellow Aries, I know it's not been an easy year. They told us, Spirit told me 2024 is going to be one shit of a year. Well, they were right. Nothing I've planned this year has actually come to pass. My plans have been just thrown into the trash by the universe, and they go, nope, not the right time, nope. So, Taurus, oops. Surrender and keep love and heart and hope in your heart. Hope is the conduct for miracles. This is for Taurus. Hope is the conduct for miracles. They're just kind of making me feel like the Taurus are really in a bad place right now. It's almost like they're giving up. Like, I've had it. I'm done. Just shoot me already. Let me go home. That kind of attitude. I feel like it's one struggle after another, even if sometimes they're just small things. They just kind of pile up. And you're in this kind of, beaten down energy is what they're showing me. And they're saying, look, just keep holding on to hope, okay? When we can hold on to hope, when we can hold on to the knowing that, everything, every challenge that you're going through is leading to an expansion of you, is leading to you becoming more powerful, more insightful, more knowledgeable about yourself, then we can definitely hold on to hope and positivity for the future. Okay, so it's really just about changing perspectives and seeing the good in the bad. Okay, so hang in there. Miracles are on its way, but you have to remain in a hopeful state. All right, Taurus. I hope that helps. Gemini. Ooh, which one? Oh, this one. Okay. I was going all over the place with my hand. Gemini. Let's see what the message is for Gemini for August. Opa. Ew. Air. The number 13. Air and fly free. There we go. This is for Gemini. For some reason, I'm really being drawn to the diamond and the freedom of flight. It's almost like you have to liberate yourself. It's like a lot of times you guys are your worst own enemy. Like, you guys are the... How would I say what I'm feeling? Yeah, you're your worst enemies. You're too conflicted. It's almost like the feelings I'm getting is like you're always being torn into places, and it's creating an imbalance. So it's like you and your higher soul, although one and the same entity, are not looking eye to eye. That's kind of what it looks like. I can see the two aspects of you, backs faced towards each other and looking in the opposite directions. And because of that disconnect, because of that unbalance between the two aspects of you, you're not you're not as powerful as you could be. You're not as whole as you could be. You're not as um, divine as you could be. And there's a kind of diamond. It's almost kind of like a diamond shaped thing. It just feels like if you look at it, there's two aspects to it, the bottom and the top. These two need to work together in order to find freedom. You have to work together with your higher soul. You gotta have faith in him or her or it. They don't really, your higher soul doesn't really have a gender, but whatever you want to call it. You have to have faith that this other aspect of you is watching out for you, is helping you, guiding you, co-creating this reality with you. So one, there's no need to feel alone, but two, when you work together and have faith, confidence, trust in that other aspect of you, you start to work together. You become united and you become much more freer and powerful than you will ever be before. So if you want to see how they're all kind of following, these are like birds following each other in the right direction. They're all going south for the winter. If you can connect the two yous into a unit that works together, you will find your wings to fly in the right direction. You will find the freedom to truly become masters of your creation, okay? And lead and allow your other aspect to lead you in the right direction that will be the most beneficial for you, okay? So come together, trust each other, communicate to each other. Okay, what do you want me to know? Where are we going? Work as a team in the creation of this this temporary virtual reality, and really trust. Even if you don't have all the answers, trust and know and feel deep in your heart and in your mind that the other aspect of you has got it all figured out, okay? And that the answers will be sent to you at the right time. Okay, if you can live like that, then all worries and fears will become obsolete, and you'll become much greater manifestors for the desired journey. Okay, so really work on that, uniting the two yous. Cancer. My husband is a Cancer. Let's see. Ooh, well, that was fast. Every step counts. There's an advantage in taking things slowly. Breathe deeply and fully, and as you consider your options. That's for Cancer. They just what's coming in very clearly is stop holding back. It's almost like you know what direction you're supposed to move into, but you're postponing every action. You're too scared, or you're too worried about making a bad move, or about doing the wrong thing, or about wasting your time on something that might or might not work out for you. It's like you're holding yourself back, you're procrastinating, and therefore you're at a standstill. You keep feeling like you're stuck, you can't go anywhere. Well, that's because you're not allowing yourself to go anywhere, because you're too worried and too afraid to move in the right direction, because everything is very confusing right now, and therefore you're having a hard time seeing a clear path. So instead of just going very slowly, taking it one foot at a time and just seeing what comes along as you're moving, you're just deciding to wait and hold off and just kind of stand at the beginning of the path. And then you get frustrated, and then you feel kind of low and depressed, and maybe just not in a good place. So it's okay to move forward. They're urging you to start moving forward towards something that you truly would like to do, or something that would bring you abundance or joy or happiness or balance or whatever it is you're seeking. But take the steps very slowly, very carefully, because that way you'll feel comfortable with taking the steps, because you're not an Aries who just goes, ah, let's just go impulsive. Ah. You know, we're very impulsive. Cancers are not impulsive at all. They like to take calculated decisions and steps. And so it's okay. They're just urging you to take the steps, even if it's slowly and carefully, but to stop procrastinating the path towards what it is that you want to accomplish at this time. Okay? So baby steps, baby steps. You'll be safe. You'll be okay. All right? Leo. Which one? Okay. Leo. My dad was a Leo. It was his birthday on the 25th, his heavenly birthday. Happy birthday, Dad. He's going, thanks. Wow. Hold on, that didn't count. Half my pack came out. Leo, Leo, Leo. Dare it flew. 39, green heart healing. Okay, that's an interesting card. I don't know if you guys can see it. It's just like a green diamond sort of gem. There it goes. There it goes. Now it's focusing. Number 3. What am I getting for you? It just feels like it's all about heart chakra. It's all about, it's August for you. It's all about healing the heart. I just feel like you've been hurt by people, by situations, by the world, whatever it may be that causes you heartache, that causes you feeling disappointed in people, in things, in governments, in whatever it is that makes you feel disappointed. It's time to heal the heart, is what they're saying. It's time to let go of that unnecessary hurt, because you tend to hold on to things. You have a hard time letting go of pain. You have a hard time letting go of disappointment. And it's really necessary in August that you start really do a cleansing, releasing of old energies, a releasing of unnecessary trauma, a releasing of any kind of negative emotion towards others or towards your outside world, because you have to start realizing that although in this reality everything may feel hard and painful, and you may be disappointed in people, and you may be disappointed in other things and other entities, your souls are loving each other. They're always in a loving state towards each other, and you simply chose to go through an experience where you would be challenged, where you would be guided in a direction far away from your natural state of love, in order for you to find your way back and truly understand what love truly feels like, what love truly represents, instead of it just being an intellectual idea. So know and understand that although people and situations and collective worlds may disappoint us, may challenge us in many different ways and form, understand that in some way or form, all of that is assisting you and helping you and guiding you to become more knowledgeable about who you are and what you can experience on a multi-dimensional level. So work on the heart, heal, forgive, let go, and infuse all that pain with the knowing that all those souls who might have disappointed you are only doing what they were requested to do by you in order to give you an experience you wanted to have. And that right now, both your souls are getting a kick out of this story, and laughing and giggling together, knowing that you guys pushed your buttons just enough to give you the experience you so desperately wanted to have as a soul. Okay? So look at it from a different angle, and that'll help the heart healing release the build up kind of disappointing and kind of angry energies that might be lingering on in there, and then help you to elevate your frequency and again move you closer to ascension. Okay? Virgo, Mom, listen up. This one's for you. Whoop. That one flew all the way across. True healing occurs when I give myself permission to feel whatever feelings live below the triggers. There you go. Huh. The thing is, I feel like Virgos are at a point in their journey where they feel like they have no more control over anything, and that really, they don't like that. They like things a certain way, they like things to move a certain way, and at this time, when it comes to the collective experience, when it comes to their personal experience, they're feeling like they don't know where to direct their energy towards, because they have no more, they've lost all control, and that's intentional. Outside of themselves, they've lost all control, and that is affecting them internally. And it's almost like they're saying, you have to go through that, like give yourself permission to feel that frustration, to feel that those emotions of feeling out of control. It's like that's a, because your whole life you're striving towards control and order and things being just the way you want them to be, but you need to experience the opposite, and that is to be out of control, to not to just be able to surrender to what is. And it starts with allowing yourself to feel the frustration and to feel the annoyance, but to be okay with it. That's the trick here. For you in August, it's all about finding a way to be okay, to feel frustrated in a world that's out of your control, and to just kind of allow that to be present. And the thing is, from a human perspective, we always want to try and avoid anything that's uncomfortable. But it's for some reason, I feel like for the Virgos, it's really important that you kind of sit in it and let your fingers get all pruny. Okay? And it might not be pleasant, but it's going to teach you, or it's going to give you, or allow you the opportunity to master the process of surrendering. that even though things may feel uncomfortable, we're just kind of surrender to the process. We're not going to try to control the emotional muck. We're not going to try to control the situation. We're just going to sit in this kind of wailing energy until our fingers get all pruny, and then it just feels like everything's going to light up after that. But there's something valuable about allowing yourself to feel out of control and every emotion that comes with that for yourself. There's something valuable about those emotions that'll come up, about the triggers that'll come up, and really observe yourself. This is all about self-observation and how you can see yourself from a different light, okay? Because your whole life you have never wanted to give up control, and so every aspect of you, every aspect of your personality and your character has been based on that foundation. And so it's almost like your soul wants to experience you when it's the opposite of that. Because when you don't know and understand yourself better by allowing yourself to have all experiences based on different and opposite dual reactions and seeds, I don't know if I'm saying it right, then you'll have a fuller understanding of who you are, and it's that fuller understanding that is necessary in order for you to ascend into the fifth dimensional plane. You have to be able to guide your body, your emotions, and your mind no matter what the situation is, okay? Even if you're in a situation where you have to let go of all control, you have to still be able to know how to guide yourself through a situation like that. And it's like this August is for you. It's almost like something might happen, or something unexpected. You'll lose control. You won't have any control over it, whatever it may be for you. And they really just want you to allow yourself to be in that situation without trying to regain the control. Allow yourself for just a week or 2, 3, depending on when it comes, to just sit with it. Sit with it, be with it, go through the emotions, go through and observe, write down, keep a little diary with you and observe what you're feeling, what your thoughts are. And through that, it's almost like an experiment for you. Through all that experimentation, you'll be able to get a better insight of how you are when you're in a situation that you haven't been in before, and how you eventually are going to figure out how to manage through that, how to find the solution to be okay without having the control. Does that kind of make sense? I don't know if I'm making any sense. But anyway, I hope that helps in some way or form, Virgo. It's all about allowing yourself to learn and grow, and not to instantly and immediately go back to your comfort zone. Okay? Sometimes we have to allow things to happen. Libra. Let your personality shine. That's a cool card. I don't think I've ever seen this one. 33. Let your personality shine. There you go. You have something no one else has that makes you who you are. Stop comparing yourself to others and allow your uniqueness to shine through. Libra, it's all about allowing yourself to be your most authentic self, because you're still trying to fit in. You're still trying to, and I think it's mostly unconsciously, you're still unconsciously adjusting your behavior, your actions, your reactions according to the person, the individual that is in front of you, or that might be affected by what you say. And so in doing so, you're not allowing your true voice to be heard. You're not allowing your true self to be seen. So it's really important to understand and to embrace your divine self and understand that we all chose and manifested and created certain personality traits for a reason, because they were going to allow us to have the experience we want to have. So what you may see as flaws, what you may see as, oh God, why do I do that, and why do what you may see as kind of unaccepted or unwanted behavior traits, know and understand that there's probably a purpose for why you have those traits, and also know and understand that you can transform your personality. You can transform the things you don't. You don't. How would I say it? You don't prefer to have. It's all about understanding that you're in control. But what's very important is that you align that human character, that human personality with who you truly are on the inside, the person you are when you're alone, what you truly think, what you truly feel, you know, find that person, find that unique being that you are, and allow it to shine through, so you can then be a beacon and an inspiration to other people to do the same. Because this whole mask mentality where we just pretend to be somebody we're not in order to, keep people happy, not hurt people, try to work our way up in people's minds or whatever. All of that doesn't work anymore in the 5D. That's a 3D mentality. 5D is all about being and expressing your true, authentic self, regardless of other people's ideas of you or opinions of you. That's what the 5D is all about. So if you want to ascend, you're going to have to start practicing that today. You're going to have to start becoming that true self today. And it's not about hurting people, but it's about giving yourself the freedom to express yourself in the way and manner that you wish to express yourself, and still making sure that our intentions are love based, and not to, like I said, not to hurt anybody, but to be able to be who you are and who you're meant to be, and the person that you love, the person that you always wanted to be before any of the control that started to seep in. Okay? So really work on aligning with the true light, even if that means sometimes for some losing loved ones, because sometimes we marry or we get into relationships with people, but we're not being our truest selves. And then when we finally decide to show and reveal the true nature of who we are, a lot of times it doesn't match anymore with the other individual, and relationships may end, or people may feel more distant towards you. And that's okay. You have to be okay with that. Again, holding on or not allowing yourself to be and create the world you want to experience because of other entities, because of other souls' opinions, is just kind of a no-no in the 5D. So really important that you continue to work on that in August. Be you 100%, and allow yourself the freedom to express that you in every way or form. Okay, let's see, Scorpio. Each one. Hope that helps, Libra. Whoopa. Scorpio. I choose to learn through love. It's all about self-love, I feel. Self-love. How can you direct yourself and your creation if you don't truly love yourself or even understand yourself? That's the thought that gets to my head. So it's almost all really in August. Focus on self-love. Focus on getting to know you. Get reacquainted. Okay, the person you were as a little girl, little boy, you're no longer that person because society shaped you and molded you into a being that a lot of times it lives in function of others, or lives in function to please others or pay bills or whatever. It's almost like they're saying August is a time for re-exploration of the self. It's a time to get reacquainted with who you truly are, to go back to the foundation, go back to that inner child. That is the pure, unfiltered you. And see if you can bring that entity back into your adulthood life. If you can reconnect with that individual and find the joy again. Okay, so focus on self-love, focus on reconnection to the inner child, and in doing so, you're going to find passions and inspirations within oneself that you've forgotten or that you've lost at some point, and all of that will lead and kind of it's almost like start a new adventure, start a new inspirational thought, or a new inspirational feeling to move in a certain direction that you might have put aside, that you might have forgotten a long time ago. So hope that helps. Hope that makes sense. I don't even know if that made any sense. But I hope so. Sagittarius. Half the time I'm like, I have no idea. As a dyslexic, sometimes I just talk, especially, well, as a channeler, I just usually open my mouth and see what comes out. But a lot of times I stop registering what I'm saying myself. It's just part of my dyslexic disability. And then I'm like, did I explain it right? That's how I repeat a lot of times in different ways, because I forget, because dyslexia is a short-term memory problem. So I forget, like I can't keep focus on my own words. And then I forget what I said, and then I'm like, did I express it enough, what I'm feeling and what I'm receiving? So that's why I always say, I hope that helps, that resonates, because I don't, usually at the end of the thing, I don't remember what I already said. So it's just how I function. It's how I chose to be, apparently. Sagittarius. So, and I think it's just, it helps me to not hold on to so much trauma and pain and suffering from the channelings that I do. There's so much grief, so much pain, so much traumatic stories that I get to be a part of on a daily basis. I think it would drive me crazy if I would hold on to all of that information. So I think that's why I chose to have dyslexia, is so I could do this job without completely falling apart. Because after a session, when I have an hour session, I think 10 minutes after, I have no more recollection of what we said. Maybe a few main things here and there, but I can guarantee you a week later, don't ask me, I don't remember. I forget real quick. Sagittarius, give me a card, please. Thank you. Oh, we got 2 cards. Okay. Kundalini, untapped energy, number 35, and then number 52, priorities, building blocks for life. This is for Sagittarius. I don't know if you can see it. Oh, my fingers are on it. Hold on. I'm so horrible. All right, there. Hope that you can see that. It's all about balance. Balance. What is about balance? It's almost like they're asking you to really focus on your health, Sagittarius, your energetic health, but your physical health as well. They're talking about making sure that the food that you ingest has high vibrational energy. It's like your body is suffering through the ascension. Your body is not doing so well energetically because of everything that's going on outside of you, but also because of the foods that you absorb. And sometimes even we think we're eating healthy. I know people who are super conscious about their diets, but then their diet is so limited that it becomes unhealthy. Even though they eat healthy things, when a diet becomes limited, we need fats, we need animal fats, we need, even though people don't want to admit that, but our brain needs animal fats. It's just a given. That's why there's so much memory problems right now. There's this massive uprising of Alzheimer's and dementia and all of that, because people don't absorb enough of fatty foods. Just to give that was just an example, but even if we think we're eating healthy, make sure that you get everything the body needs and not just, oh, but this is healthy food. Yeah, but it's all the same, right? It's all the same type of food, so you're missing out on this and that and this and that. Okay, really become very conscious about your intake of food, your care of the body, resting, meditating, being active, walking. It doesn't have to be jogging or anything like that, but walking, for example, or swimming is really good for the body. It's really about self-care. Self-care that'll lead to balance within, which will then lead to balance outside of yourself. So they want you to prioritize your physical and energetic health. Okay, it's like mentally you've done a lot of work already, but you've neglected the vessel in some way or form. You're not offering the vessel what it needs to stay strong during these kind of final stages of ascension as we're moving towards the end of the year. So that's what I'm getting. Okay, balance in the body, very, very important. That should be your focus in August. Capricorn. This one. Okay. Capricorn. Opa. Nature's signs. This is for Capricorn. Be receptive to the subtle messages from nature as you go about your day. Nature talks to us continuously. We need to only open our hearts and minds. Although it's talking about nature, we're all part of nature, really. What I'm most drawn to is the animals. It's almost like you need to connect to animals, whether it's, and even if you don't have any pets, go to, a petting zoo, go pet some goats. I know it's a weird message, but it's almost like you need to connect to the other beings on this planet. Your focus has been too much on just the human aspect. And you're missing out on these wonderful worlds outside of you, having their own world, their own reality upon this planet. And by connecting to the animals and the insects, in whatever way or form you can do that, you can go to the park, you can go to forest, you can go to the ocean and connect to the animals on the beach. Whatever you need to do, it's almost like you need to rebuild a relationship with these wonderful, highly vibrational creatures that are sharing this planet with you. So it's almost like to heal your heart, because when you look at humanity, a lot of times you're mostly disappointed. Here and there you feel okay, But a lot of times you get disappointed in humanity, but you forget that there's other beings sharing this planet with you. And it's like when you can connect to them, touch them, talk to them, communicate to them in whatever way or form you can do that, it's going to make you feel reconnected to your earth, to your planet. It's going to make you feel like you're home again, because that homey feeling has been gone for quite some time, and you just want to feel like you belong here. Because a lot of times you feel like, I don't want to, I don't belong here. I just want to go. And right now, connecting with humans is hard and difficult, or whatever way from that comes out for you. So that's okay. Connect to the animals. Connect to the insects. Try and look through life through their eyes. How are they experiencing this world? And you will get a whole new perspective of what it feels like to be earthy, to be on earth. Okay? Allow the animals to inspire you to regain love, connection, balance, and a new perspectives on what life on earth should be like. Okay? Hope that helps. Aquarius. This one. Aquarius. Aquarius. Whoop. Whoa. That one flew on my arm and then flew on the thing. You've got two as well. Hater or Hather. I don't even know how you say it. Light codes and soul star activation. This is for Aquarius. Hather light codes, light immersion, full system upgrade, power recall. And then soul star activation reads, fulfilling soul contracts, remembering who you are. What am I getting for you? I feel like it's all about the mind, the third eye. You have to focus in August about opening the third eye, because it's only when the third eye is open that your true self can emerge, that the connection with the other aspect of you can be in a way reinstalled, reconnected, pure. Because it's like you're getting information through, and I feel like it's getting more and more. Like you're getting messages, you're getting hints and clues and breadcrumbs from the higher vibrational planes, but it's not making much sense, or it's not giving you the clarity that you want. And so it's really important to do meditation and to do exercises where you simply focus on this. You try to feel the third eye. You try to focus on it, not looking at it with your eyes, even, because otherwise you'll get cross-eyed and then you're going to get a headache. But to simply think of the spot. Think of an eye there opening up slowly, and you'll start to feel the pressure. And when you start to feel the pressure, that means that you're reactivating that aspect. Now, the third eye is connected to the pineal gland in your brain, and the pineal gland will start to, when you get that pressure, when you open up that third eye, the pineal gland starts to become activated and starts to produce higher amounts of DMT. And DMT is kind of the drug, the internal body's drug of reconnecting yourself, opening, kind of removing what's, the blockages of connection. And then when that DMT starts to kick in, you'll get more clarity, you'll get more clear information coming to you. The breadcrumbs will become larger, so you can actually make sense out of it. So August for you is all about opening up the third eye, focusing, doing exercises on a daily basis to open up, to open up the third eye. this is kind of the same thing. Information coming into the pineal gland. So when we open the third eye, pineal gland gets activated, DMT gets produced, and then woof, we're connected. Okay, so that's for Aquarius. Really focus on that. Third eye activation should be your job for August. That should be your focus. It's just going to help you to really find new direction and hope and answers towards what this new earth is going to bring for you. Because I feel like you want to change a lot of things as well, but you're just not sure on what and how, and just feels like you feel it, something needs to change, but you don't know what exactly needs to change. And that's the answers that will come to you when you really focus on that eye opening, third eye opening. Okay. Pisces. Which one? Are you sure it's that one? Okay. Pisces. Oop. There it goes. Find balance. Find balance. Find the balance between your work, rest, and playtime, and you will have more energy, harmony, and productivity in your life. Take a power nap. Well, it's clear. It's about balance. It's about bringing more fun and playtime into your reality. I feel like for quite some time now, you've been very focused on survival. You've been very focused on trying to figure things out, trying to do problem solving, and so on and so forth. And it's making your brain hurt. And it's exhausting you at the same time. But what you've not been focusing on is joy and play and this kind of carelessness and carefree energy that you all have access to. But you have to choose it and you have to make time for it. So please make time for playtime on a daily basis. Allow yourself to explore new activities, to step out of your comfort zone, and to really move into nature. Have outdoor activities like you used to, is what they're saying, like you used to. So really, yeah. Just think of it this way, you got to go back to that childhood where, yes, you go to school, you have to work, you have to focus, you have to figure things out, but then there's playtime. Okay? Then you get to go out and go crazy on the monkey bars, where you could do imaginary play, where you can do all of that. Really either find a hobby that excites you, that makes you feel good, that makes you feel yes, I can't wait to go back, that gives you those kind of feelings, or simply make sure that every day, even if it is only for 10 minutes, that every day you do something for you and only you, because it makes you feel good, because it makes you feel disconnected from the world, and that makes you feel good. Sometimes we just need to disconnect from the human side and just observe our planet and observe the beauty of it and observe the beauty of the insect world and so on and so forth. Sometimes I can just sit outside and I just observe the bees going from one little flower to the next, and I can watch that for hours if I really wanted to, because then I think about their lives and I think about what their day looks like, and they do a lot of hard work. They're really hard-working animals. But their beauty and their grace and just their imperfect bodies that work perfectly for them. I just think it's all beautiful and just divinely created. So I find joy in observing those kind of animals. Even the ants or something like that, I just sometimes look at them and they're so busy and they're doing their thing and they're living in their own world, not seeing the world the way we are seeing it. And it works for them. So again, it's all about perspective. It's about the life you choose to have, and it's about understanding that how we choose to see things is is the world, the kind of world you're going to attract and create and align with. So I hope that helps, Pisces. I really hope that helps. That's it for me today. Let me know if I forgot someone. I don't think I did, but you never know. And let me know if it resonates with you or if it doesn't resonate with you. If it does, then take it with you. If it doesn't, then leave it be. Okay? Then this message wasn't for you, maybe. Or maybe it'll come for you at a different month. But that's what I'm getting for this new month to come. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I'm wishing you all a great, abundant rest of your day.